Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Exercise with Exos. I hope you all are all ready for a nice, awesome workout. We're going to go ahead and I'll get started explaining everything and what we're going to be doing today. So, we are going to be doing a Tabata style workout here today with 20 seconds of the first exercise, 10 seconds of the second exercise, and then we're going to go through that 10 times each, so 5 minutes per circuit. The last one will only do 4 minutes, so 8 total of that. And that one's going to be a work rest ratio. So there's only one exercise for the last one. So I'll go ahead and get started explaining everything. So we're going to start off with some lower body stuff. We're going to do overhead alternating reverse lunges, and then we're going to do overhead squats. So for both of these, our arms going to be straight above our head, palms facing each other. And what we're going to do for the reverse lunges, we're just going to alternate here, stepping back, pushing off the ground, heel big to little toe, keeping the core tight and using our glutes there. And then for 10 seconds, we're going to squat. So feet shoulder width apart, squatting down, squeeze the glutes coming up. So our arms are staying above our head the whole time for that. So we're going to get some nice sore, tired shoulders after that. And so that's going to be our first two movements here. And then after that, we're going to move onto the ground. And we're going to do some plank rotations. So you can do these either from your toes or from your knees, whatever is most comfortable and available to you today. But if you're from your toes here, your hands are going to be under your shoulders, and you're going to open up one arm towards the ceiling, back down, and then alternate to the other side and back down. So from the knees, that will look very similar here, keeping that core tight, but just from the knees. And then after that, we're just going to hold a plank for the other 10 seconds. So again, you can do that either from your hands or you can do that on your elbows, okay? So it's going to be 10 seconds of that. And then after we finish those two movements, we're going to move on to lateral squats and sumo squats. So we're going to have our feet nice and wide here, toes pointed forward, and we're going to alternate going from one side, straightening the other leg, squeeze the glutes, come back up, and then back down, squeeze the glutes, come back up. So we're going to do that. And then sumo squats, we're going to stay nice and wide. Knees are going to come out, and then you're going to go as low as you can here, squeezing through the glutes. So that's the third one. And then finally, I'm sure you all could guess, we're going to do burpees for the last one. So 20 seconds of burpees, 10 seconds of rest. So that's going to be the entire circuit today. So we can go ahead and get started with our warm up. And we're going to start off with the world's greatest stretch. So we can start in the top of our area here. And if you have at any point in time you're wondering what's coming next or what the workout is, Luis did put that in the chat for us. So thank you, Luis. We're going to get started here. So world's greatest, we're going to go ahead and interlace our fingers, grab that knee, pull it towards the chest. Nice big deep breath. On the exhale, stepping back into the reverse lunge, hands on the inside of that front foot. Nice big inhale. On the exhale, left hand towards the ceiling, gazing past our thumb. Keeping that back leg nice and straight. And exhaling, placing that hand on the outside of the front foot, pushing ourselves up into that nice hamstring stretch, getting our bodies close to our knee as we can. And we're going to take a nice big deep breath, exhaling, bringing the right foot next to the left foot, and we're going to stand on up. Awesome. Great job. Next up, we're going to do the same thing on the opposite leg. So interlacing our fingers, grabbing the left knee, pulling that knee towards our chest here. And exhaling, stepping back into a reverse lunge, hands on the inside of the front foot. Big inhale, and on the exhale, rotating right hand up towards the ceiling, gazing past our thumb. And exhaling, placing that hand on the outside of the front foot, pushing ourselves up into a hamstring stretch, getting as close to the knee as we can. And exhaling, bringing the left foot next to the right foot, standing on up. Awesome. All right, next up, we're going to go ahead and make our way towards the ground here. And we're going to go on our hands and our knees. And we're going to do some quadruped rocking here, getting our hips ready for all of our squats we're going to do. So we're going to take our knees a little bit wider than hip width here. And keeping our core tight and our back flat, we're going to rock back, bringing our glutes to the heels. squeezing the glutes and coming back onto the hands. So we're rocking back and forth here, going at our own pace, holding at the bottom for as long as we need to, making sure we're keeping our core nice and tight through the whole movement. Awesome. Great job, everyone. Let's go ahead and do one rock back and forth. Awesome. All right, we can go ahead and make our way to standing. And really quick, before we get started, last warm-up part, what we're going to do is a couple squat to stand. So we're going to have our feet roughly shoulder width apart here, hip width. We're going to bend into a forward fold. So bending forward, grabbing our toes. So we have a nice hamstring stretch here. Grab the toes, squat down as far as you can, get those hips opened up, squeeze the glutes, and then stand back up all the way. So we're going to do that 2 more times here. So forward fold, grab the big toe here, squat down, squeeze the glutes, and stand back up. And last one here, forward fold, grab those toes, squat down, squeeze the glutes, stand back up. Awesome, great job. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So we got alternating overhead reverse lunges and overhead squats. Those are our first 2 movements here, 20 seconds of the first, 10 seconds of the second. We're gonna get started here. Going in 3, 2, 1. All right, so arms are above head. We are alternating, stepping back with each leg. With our arms, really important to make sure that we are keeping our core tight. And we do want to make sure we're not leaning forward too much because our arms are overhead. 3, 2, 1. We're squatting. So arms stay overhead. Trying to get as low as we can. Squeeze the glutes. 3, 2, 1. And lunges. So arms are staying above our head the whole time. If you want to challenge yourself, you can always grab a water bottle or a weight, hold that over your head, a medicine ball if you have one. I know Joan's got a medicine ball. You can use your medicine ball here, Joan. 3, 2, 1. We are squatting, making sure our knees are tracking past our second toe in both of these movements here. 3, 2, 1. Back to lunges. Great job. Keep pushing, you guys. Heel, big toe, little toe, pushing the ground away from us. Squeeze the glutes. Try and keep those arms as straight as we can. Shoulders away from the ears. 3, 2, 1. Squats. Great job. Squeeze those glutes. 3, 2, 1. I know your arms are getting tired. Keep holding them up. Focus on pushing the ground away from us, keeping all of our weight directly over the arch of our front foot here in these lunges. 3, 2, 1, and squats. Try and get as low as we can today. 3, 2, 1. All right, we are almost halfway done here. Great job. Keep pushing. I know the squats don't last very long. 10 seconds goes by fast. 3, 2, 1. All right, squats. Making sure our core is staying nice and tight through both movements. 3, 2, 1. All right, lunges. We're halfway there. Keep pushing. Y'all are doing awesome. Our lower body will get a break after this, but I feel this more in my arms than anything. 3, 2, 1. We're squatting. Don't forget to breathe. 3, 2, 1. All right, great job, everyone. Take a second if you needed to give your arms a break. Count to 3. Get right back into it. Keep those shoulders as high as we can. 3, 2, 1. We're squatting. My trick My tip to you is not put your arms down because it's going to be harder to bring them up. 3, 2, 1. Just like when you're running and you stop, it's harder to run again. If you drop your arms to your sides, it hurts more to put your arms back overhead. Awesome. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Squats. 3, 2, 1. Lunges. We got 2 more to go, you guys. Finishing strong here. Use those legs. Great job. Pushing the ground away from us. Core tight. Keeping our back flat. 3, 2, 1. Squats. We only got one more thing of lunges left. 3, 2, 1. Last round of this, and then we're on the ground for planks. I'll give you a few seconds to transition into that, and then we'll get going. Heel, big toe, little toe. Pushing the ground away. 3, 2, 1. Last thing, squats. 3, 2, 1. All right. Take a second, you guys, getting ready. We're going onto the ground for plank rotations. And again, you can either do knees or toes. Timer's going in 3, 2, 1. So if you're from the knees, making sure our back is flat, our core is tight. We're rotating through the spine, rotating through our core. Exhaling, keeping the butt down. 3, 2, 1. We're holding the plank here. Keep those butts down. 3, 2, 1. Rotating. It's a lot more upper body than I was planning on it being, but great job. On a straight line from our head to our knees / toes, not nose. 3, 2, 1. Holding a plank on the toes. Elbows or hands, whatever's more comfortable. 3, 2, 1. Back to our rotations here. Make sure we're breathing. Keeping that core tight. Great job. Keep pushing. Challenge yourselves today. Really open up. 3, 2, 1. We're planking. Great job. Control that breath. 3, 2, 1. Back to rotations. Keep pushing, making sure we are replacing our hands directly below the shoulders, protecting our shoulder joints here. Breathing. 3, 2, 1. We're planking. Great job. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. Back to rotations. Keep pushing. Now the times are going by fast, but also slow at the same time. But we're doing great. Keep rotating. Core nice and tight. 3, 2, 1. And we're back to plank. Keeping the butt down, core tight, pelvis tucked. 3, 2, 1. Back to rotating. Great job. We all know I love training shoulders. Mine are super sore today. I don't know about anyone else, but we're pushing through here. We're getting the most out of our workout, using those shoulders. 3, 2, 1. And we're planking. We're almost halfway done, you guys. 3, 2, 1. Rotations. If you need to give yourself a second, count to 3, right back into it. Making sure we are staying hydrated before during and after class. So take a sip if you need it. Try and minimal rest. 3, 2, 1. We're planking. Using that core. 3, 2, 1. Back to rotations here. We only got a few more left. And then we're going to take a second and we're going to get into those lateral squats and sumo squats, giving our arms a break. 3, 2, 1. We are planking. 3, 2, 1. Okay, back to rotations. We got 2 more. We only got 1 more after this one. Stay strong in there. Keep pushing. Y'all are doing great. Rotating. Gazing, we got to look past our thumb here. 3, 2, 1. And we're planking. We got 1 more of each. We'll get a quick transition time. 3, 2, 1. All right, last round of rotations here. Make sure we're following our thumb towards the ceiling. Want to rotate through the whole spine. Spine includes the neck here and always, not just here. 3, 2, 1. And last plank. Finish strong here. 3, 2, 1. All right. We got a second here. We got 2 more rounds to go, or 2 more movement sets. So we got lateral squats and sumo squats here, getting the timer in 3, 2, 1. So nice and wide here, alternating one side, squeeze the glute, back up, and other side. Making sure we're sitting back into those glutes. And you can always add some weight if you so please. 3, 2, 1, and squatting. So keeping our feet in the same position here, squatting with both our legs, squeeze the glutes, and come up. Don't forget to breathe. Oh, sorry, we're switching lateral squats. You guys know at some point during the workout, I'm going to get distracted by talking and forget that I have to keep track of the time. Happened a little earlier today than it normally does, so that's okay. Y'all are doing great. 3, 2, 1, squats. So we're staying nice and wide here. Squeeze those glutes all the way up. If you need to make sure you're squeezing, go ahead and put your hands. 3, 2, 1, lateral squats. With any sort of squatting, lunging, even with these, if you need to place your hand on your glutes to make sure they're squeezing and firing properly, that will help make sure we have that good mind to muscle connection, getting the most out of our movement. 3, 2, 1, squats. I'm a firm believer in making sure we're getting the most out of our movement. Otherwise, there's no point in doing it. 3, 2, 1, lateral squats. Keeping that core tight. Our back is flat, our chest is up. So this is going to be trying to make the same position we do when we're doing regular lunges, when we're doing squats. Knee over the second toe. 3, 2, 1, and squats. So nice and wide here, going as low as we can. Knees are still going out. 3, 2, 1, lateral squats. Great job. We are almost there. Keep pushing. You guys are doing great. 3, 2, 1, and we're squatting, squeezing all the way up. Using those glutes. 3, 2, 1, lateral squats. We're halfway done here. We only got a few more left to go, and then we're doing our burpees. Getting mentally prepared for those now. 3, 2, 1, squats. Squeeze the glutes all the way up. 3, 2, 1. Back to lateral squats. Awesome. We only got a few more left to go before we got burpees. We're doing our burpees for less time than we are the rest of today's work. 3, 2, 1. Sumo squats, squeezing all the way up. 3, 2, 1. Lateral squats. Keep pushing, squeeze those glutes, use our legs here. Keep that other leg nice and straight. Squeezing the glutes. 3, 2, 1. Sumo squats. Keep killing it, y'all. We only got 2 more after this. 3, 2, 1. Lateral squats. Use those legs. It's all about having good movement, good form, using those muscles properly. 3, 2, 1. Sumo squats. We only got 1 more round of each. And then we're going to get into our burpees. 3, 2, 1. Lateral squats. Last one. Great job. Pushing those hips back. Squeeze the glutes. Finishing strong here. Getting ready mentally for our burpees. 3, 2, 1. Last thing is squats. And then we're going to get 3 to 5 seconds to transition to burpees. 3, 2, 1. All right. I'm going to give you guys a countdown here. Getting ready. Burpees. 3, 2, 1, and go. If you're not in a place to jump today, you can always walk your hands out. If you want an extra challenge, feel free to add the push up here. Try and get as many as you can. Beat your number every time. 3, 2, 1. All right, we are resting. Catch your breath. It's going to go by quick. 3, 2, 1. We're going again. You can also do some marches or skipping if that is available to you today. Do whatever is best to challenge yourself in whatever you do. We're getting better today. 1% upgrades. 3, 2, 1. Okay. 2 down. However many left more to go. 3, 2, 1. Land with your whole foot on the ground. Jump up. Great job. Use those legs. Challenge yourself today. 3, 2, 1. We're resting. Great job. 3, 2, 1. Keep pushing. Whole foot on the ground. Jump up using your whole foot. Land with your whole foot nice and soft on those joints. 3, 2, 1. Okay. We got 2 more. We got this. 3, 2, 1. Last 2 of these, you guys. Finish strong. You guys are getting better at these every week. 3, 2, 1. All right, last one. Now we're gonna cool down. 3, 2, 1. Finish strong. Try and get more than you did the last 20 seconds. Great job. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. And we are done for the day. Give yourselves a nice little pat on the back. Get some water if you need it. And we're going to make our way onto the ground on our backs here. We're going to lay on down on our backs. We're going to stretch out the backs of our hips first. So we're going to do a nice Piriformis stretch as we catch our breath. So my left foot is going to be on the ground, right ankle just above the left knee. And if that's a good stretch, go ahead and stay there. If you need a little extra, go ahead and interlace your fingers and grab the front of your shin or behind your knee. And this is where we're going to start to slow our breathing down. Big, deep belly breaths. Slowly exhaling. Let's go ahead and do one more big inhale here. After we finish that exhale, we can go ahead and set the left foot on the ground and then the right foot. We're going to do that same thing on the other side. So left ankle right above the right knee here. And again, if that feels like a good stretch to you, go ahead and stay there. If you need a little extra, interlace your fingers and grab either in the front of your shin or behind your knee, pulling the knee towards the chest. Big, deep belly breaths. Slowly exhaling, calming our body down. We have shorter inhales and longer exhales. Will help our heart rate calm down, our body calm down, get us ready to digest our food. Let's do one more deep breath here. We can gently place that foot back on the ground. And we're going to go ahead and roll over, flipping on over onto our hands and our knees. And we are going to stretch out our chest and shoulders a little bit more. So I'm going to start with my left hand here. Reach through in between my right arm and my right leg. Hand on the ground, head on the ground. Push the hand into the ground, pull away with the upper back here. Breathing into the chest, slowly exhaling. And if you'd like a little extra chest opener, let's go ahead and take that right hand, wrap it all the way around our bodies, tucking it into the crease of our back hip. Feeling that opening up our chest and shoulders a little bit more. Let's go ahead and do one more big deep breath here. And we can go ahead and place the right hand on the ground. Return the left hand. And we'll do that same thing on the other side. So right hand now reaching through the left arm and the left leg. Push that hand to the ground, pull away with your upper back. Breathing into the chest. And we can go ahead and wrap that left hand around, tucking that into our right hip, opening up that left shoulder here. We can do one more deep breath here. And when we finish that, we can return both our hands to the ground, and you can return to seated, kneeling, or standing, however you'd like to end this class. But that is all the time we have for this week's fun exercises Exos class. Thank you all for joining me. Great job. I know that's always tough to do all those burpees at the end, but you guys did awesome. Don't forget, we do have another stretch break today, so I'm sure Luis will help us stretch out our legs and our arms after that. 2:30, join us then. And then we do also have abs, core, and mobility at 4:30 with Brittany. And don't forget to check out our SharePoint site to sign up for the virtual blood drive and Design to Run. But thank you all for joining me. Great job, and I'll see you all soon.